Welcome back to the channel, tech lovers. If you've just picked up the brand new iPad Pro M5 11-inch or you're planning to get one soon, this video is for you. Before you rush to buy a random case online, stop, because today I'm showing you the 12+Best iPad Pro M5 cases you absolutely need to see before buying in 2025. From super slim magnetic covers to rugged protective beasts and even premium keyboard folios, I've tested a bunch of them so you can find the perfect one for your iPad. Stick around till the end because I'll reveal my one favorite case that nails the perfect balance between protection, design, and price. Alright, let's jump straight into the list and find out which case truly deserves to be on your iPad Pro. Number 1 is Pitaka MagEZ Folio for the iPad Pro 11-inch 2024 is a thoughtfully designed magnetic folio whose purpose is to give the iPad lightweight everyday protection while doubling as a versatile stand and a tidy home for an Apple Pencil. It's built to marry form and function for students, creatives, and professionals who want a low-bulk solution that still works in both portrait and landscape modes. Key features include a multi-fold cover that creates 4 distinct standing angles for typing, sketching, video calls, or watching, a hidden built-in pencil holder so the pencil has a home without sticking out, and a strong magnetic attachment that keeps the folio aligned to the iPad and supports auto-sleep/wake behavior. Specifics and model compatibility are stated for the 11-inch M4 iPad Pro on the product page. In daily use, the folio performs very well. The triangular folding structure gives stable positions on desks and laps. The folio's PU leather exterior resists scuffs while remaining pocketable, and the magnetic closure plus pencil clasp keep everything secure when you're carrying the tablet between meetings or classes. Build quality feels premium for the price point. The MagEZ line aims for a balance of durable materials and slimness, and the case is noticeably lighter and less bulky than many rugged shells, while still protecting the screen and back from scratches. Ease of use is a strong suit. Switching between orientations and angles is intuitive. The pencil stores and charges as expected when attached, and the cover's magnets hold firmly without getting in the way of wireless charging or accessories. Compared with Apple's Smart Folio, Pitaka adds a dedicated pencil holder and a textured finish at a lower price, though Apple's Folio is marginally thinner and integrates perfectly with iPad hardware. Compared with cheaper third-party folios, Pitaka's materials and finish feel higher quality, making it a better mid-range alternative. Overall, it's a smart buy for anyone wanting a sleek, multifunction folio that keeps the pencil handy. I'd recommend it for students, commuters, and creatives who prioritize portability and tidy pencil storage over heavy-duty drop protection. Pros: slim, lightweight design with 4 stable standing angles. Built-in pencil holder keeps Apple Pencils secure and accessible. Premium-feeling materials and good balance of protection versus bulk. Cons: not as protective against heavy drops as rugged cases. Leaves some side edges exposed compared with full coverage shells. Slightly pricier than basic folios, though cheaper than some first-party options. Number 2 is ESR Flip. Vertical stand cover is designed to provide solid everyday protection for your iPad Pro 11 while giving you flexibility in orientation and angles. With a clever triangular fold that supports upright or landscape mode and multiple tilt positions, its purpose is to offer a stable stand solution plus pencil storage without being overly bulky, aiming at users who consume content, sketch, or type occasionally, and want the iPad more usable as a tablet plus display combo. Key features include the multi-angle stand fold, which can prop the iPad in portrait orientation, a feature less common in many folios, a built-in pencil holder/flap to secure the Apple Pencil or compatible pencil magnetically, and a magnetic closure to keep the cover snug. The cover's back shell and front folio are made of a mix of hard plastic for structure and softer materials or textured finishes to balance grip, durability, and aesthetic. Build quality feels decent for the price. The edges, hinge folds, and pencil flap are well aligned, though the materials are not premium leather or exotic composites, more a well-executed mid-range folio. In real life, the ESR Flip case performs quite competently. The portrait stand mode is handy for reading long documents, scrolling, or working in vertical layout, and the landscape modes are stable for watching videos or typing. The magnetic hold is usually firm, so your angle stays in place without constant slipping. The pencil holder keeps the stylus secure during transport, though in some situations, especially when the cover is folded back, the flap may interfere slightly or feel a bit loose. The cover does add some thickness compared to bare iPad, and while it offers decent scratch protection and edge lip protection, it's not a rugged bumper. It's suited for typical daily use more than harsh environment. Button and port access are unobstructed, and sleep/wake via the magnetic cover works as expected. Compared to a lower-end folio from a generic brand, ESR's fit, magnet strength, and folding versatility are superior. Compared to something like the Pitaka or premium carbon fiber folios, this ESR model is less exotic and slightly less rigid, but you pay a lot less for comparable function. Overall, the ESR Flip vertical stand case is a strong value for those who want a capable folio with vertical and landscape stand options, plus pencil storage without overspending on premium materials. It's ideal for students, professionals who use the iPad for content viewing or light productivity, and creatives who occasionally sketch. If your use demands heavy drop protection or ultra-thin luxury materials, you might look at more premium options, but for its class, this is a practical, well-rounded choice. Yes, I would recommend it to users wanting a versatile folio with solid functionality at a fair price. Pros: vertical plus landscape stand capabilities make it more flexible than many folios. The built-in pencil holder helps keep the Apple Pencils secure and handy. Good balance of protection, folding angles, and usability for the price. Cons: not rugged, limited protection against heavy drops or impacts. The pencil flap may get in the way or feel loose in some folded configurations. Adds bulk and thickness compared with very slim folios or bare iPad. On number 3 is Torro Stand. Case is built with the purpose of transforming your iPad Pro into a more versatile workstation or viewing device, offering multiple adjustable stand angles while also protecting the iPad and housing the Apple Pencil within a slim, translucent shell. Key features include a built-in dual kickstand mechanism, often described as Torro hold, and hinges that supports both portrait and landscape orientations, and a variety of tilt angles, a raised edge lip to help protect the display, a translucent back that lets you see through lightly hiding fingerprints and avoiding yellowing more than fully transparent plastics, and a dedicated pencil groove or holder so the Apple Pencil is secured even when the device is closed or being carried. Torras's product listing confirms a version O stand with pencil holder, or the 11M4 model. MF the model. In terms of performance, the dual stand approach gives you real flexibility. The smaller kickstand works well as an easel mode for drawing or note-taking, while the larger stand handles typical typing or viewing angles. Reviewers and press have praised how the kickstands remain stable and rigid even when the iPad is tapped or touched, indicating good hinge durability over time. The build quality feels solid. Torras describes the shell using shock-absorbing TPU and a rugged polycarbonate back, with an anti-smudge matte coating on the exterior to reduce fingerprints. In everyday life, this case shines. On a desk or lap, it doesn't wobble, the kickstands don't collapse under slight pressure, and using it in portrait mode for reading or long documents is a real advantage over many folio cases. Videos and creative work feel more ergonomic. The translucent back is subtle and elegant, and although the case adds bulk compared to a bare iPad, it remains much slimmer than many rugged shells. Button and port access is clean and unrestricted, and the raised edges provide modest protection against face-down drops on flat surfaces. Against competitors, compared to something like the ASR vertical or similar folios, Torras's standout is its sturdier, metal-reinforced kickstands and more precise angle control compared to ultra-premium cases like Pitaka, which emphasize exotic materials and ultra-lightweight builds. Torras trades a bit of sleekness for added structural rigidity and stand versatility. In terms of value, its price point is competitive given how many cases with built-in kickstands are flimsy, so for someone wanting reliable stand functionality plus decent protection, Torras offers compelling bang for the dollar. My overall take, this case is excellent for creatives, students, professionals, or anyone who uses the iPad Pro as a hybrid device. People who draw, type, or consume content in portrait mode will especially appreciate it. If your priority is drop protection in rugged environments, or you want a zero-bulk luxury shell, you might look elsewhere, but for most users this is a very solid all-around pick. I would recommend it. Pro. Dual, sturdy kickstand system with strong hinges, allowing portrait and landscape modes with adjustable angles. Dedicated Apple Pencil holder keeps the pencil secured and accessible. Translucent back with matte finish offers aesthetic appeal while resisting smudges and yellowing better than clear plastic. Cons: less heavy-duty protection compared to rugged bumpers or thick cases. Drops may damage it in extreme conditions. Adds noticeable bulk compared to bare iPad or ultra-thin folios. The hinge mechanism, while strong, introduces moving parts which could wear over very long term, though reviewers say hinges survive many cycles. Number 4 is BENKS for the iPad Pro 11-inch M4/2024 is positioned as a slim yet durable protective shell that combines elegance and resilience by leveraging DuPont 600D Kevlar fiber, TPU, and PC elements to shield the iPad from bumps, scratches, and minor drops, while supporting the Apple Pencil via a built-in magnetic slot that permits wireless charging. The case's purpose is clear: give you advanced protection without turning your iPad into a bulky fortress, and maintain daily usability, ports, buttons, pencil function, with minimal interference. In terms of key features, the Kevlar weave adds scratch resistance and a premium tactile feel, the flexible TPU frame helps absorb shock, the camera lip guard helps protect the rear lenses, and the magnetic pencil slot ensures the stylus stays secure and charges when docked. According to 9to5Mac, the case combines certified Kevlar protection, strong MagSafe support, and a slim design that feels great in hand. The build feels premium. The Kevlar exterior resists wear better than plain plastic or faux leather, and the transitions between materials, Kevlar to TPU, are well executed, though at the junction, some users note it can attract dust. In real-life use, the Armor Pro delivers a confident grip and reassuring protection. Slips in a bag, everyday bumps, and surface contacts are handled with fewer visible marks. Its slimness, about 2.1 meters thickness, 136G weight for the 11th model, means it doesn't feel overly heavy, and the magnetic pencil slot works reliably in typical angles. However, it's not a rugged, drop-proof case, so severe impacts might still exceed its protection envelope. Compared to more utilitarian rugged shells, e.g. heavy-duty bumper cases, the Armor Pro prioritizes balance. Less bulk, but also less extreme shock absorption. Compared to carbon fiber or ultra-premium folios like the Pitaka or MagEZ straw folios, the BENKS case may be heavier and less minimalist, but it offers stronger material protection owing to the Kevlar fiber. In terms of value, given its combination of material quality, protection, and pencil charging support, it stands out among mid to upper tier cases. Many alternatives in the market either compromise on materials or add bulk without offering such advanced fibers. In summary, the Benks Armor Pro case is ideal for users who want more protection than a mere folio shell, yet still want a sleek, high-quality case that supports the Apple Pencil. I would recommend it to professionals, students, or everyday users who carry their iPad often and want dependable protection without going full rugged. It might not be ideal for extreme use scenarios, construction, heavy drops, or users wanting the absolute thinnest shell, but for most people, it's a solid, worthwhile choice. Pros: premium Kevlar fiber exterior gives rigidity, scratch resistance, and a distinguished finish. Built-in magnetic Apple Pencil slot supports charging and keeps the pencil secure. Slim and lightweight relative to many rugged cases with precise cutouts and camera protection. Cons: not designed for extreme drop protection. Heavy impacts may still damage the device. The junction between Kevlar and TPU may collect dust or microparticles over time. adds modest bulk compared to ultra-thin shells or folios. The thickness might interfere with very tight mounts or flat wireless charging in some setups. On number 5 is ESR Clear case is purpose-built to offer everyday drop and shock protection while preserving the clean aesthetic of your iPad Pro. And it also supports Apple Pencil Pro/Apple Pencil use without interference. Key features typically include a hard, transparent PC polycarbonate back panel, combined with a TPU bumper around the edges to absorb impacts, corner air cushion reinforcements, precise cutouts for ports, buttons, cameras, and a slightly raised bezel to guard the screen and the rear camera lens. The case also claims yellowing resistance over time, thanks to additives in the plastic or UV stabilizers. In real-life usage, the ESR Clear Hardback performs well. It remains slim and light, so it doesn't detract from the iPad's portability, and it installs snugly with button feedback remaining crisp. The TPU edges help cushion light bumps and prevent scuffs, and the hardback ensures scratches or pressure won't distort the rear surface. Over weeks of use, many owners report the transparency holds up reasonably, minimal yellowing, especially when kept out of intense sunlight. The clarity allows the iPad's design to show through, which is a strong visual plus. Ease of use is straightforward. Installation is simple, and the case does not interfere with the magnetic functions of the pencil or the iPad's sleep/wake behavior if ER has embedded magnets appropriately. In day-to-day scenarios, slipping the tablet into bags, moving between desks using the pencil, typing, or sketching, the case delivers a good balance of protection without bulk. Compared with some budget clear cases, ESR's version tends to have better material quality, tighter tolerances, stronger anti-sellowing claims, and more reliable edge protection. Relative to premium clear hard back shells, for instance those using higher-end coatings or glass finishes, it may slightly lag in very long-term clarity retention, but at its price point, it offers a compelling mix. In conclusion, this ESR Clear Hardback case is ideal for users who want a minimal, transparent shell that still defends against everyday drops and preserves pencil use. If your priorities are pure aesthetic visibility plus moderate protection rather than ruggedness, I'd recommend it. But if you need ultra durability or extreme drop resistance, you might want a more robust bumper or folio-style option instead. Pros: transparent hardback plus TPU bumper offers solid scratch and impact protection while showcasing the iPad. Slim, lightweight design that doesn't add much bulk or interfere with Apple Pencil use or magnetic functions. Reasonable yellowing resistance with better materials than many cheap clear cases. Cons: not suited for high-impact or rugged environments. Extreme drops may exceed its protection envelope. Over time, clarity may degrade, mild yellowing or slight clouding under UV exposure or long-term use. The hardback can transmit shocks, i.e. less damping, than fully cushioned cases, and the bumper may attract dust or lint at the seams. On number 6 is HOLIMET Vegan Leather Smart Folio is designed to offer a refined, multifunctional cover for your iPad Pro, blending protection, utility, and aesthetic appeal. Its core purpose is to safeguard the device from scratches, minor bumps, and everyday wear while giving you a usable stand and a place to store a pencil. Key features include a soft, textured vegan leather exterior, a foldable front cover that doubles as a stand with multiple viewing angles, a built-in pencil groove/holder compatible with Apple Pencil Pro and Pencil, USB-C, and support for the iPad's auto sleep/wake function via magnetic alignment. According to its listing, it also supports full edge coverage and precise cutouts for ports and speakers. In everyday use, the HOLIMET case performs decently for its price class. The vegan leather surface feels pleasant and gives a grip against slipping, while the interior is lined to reduce micro scratches on the screen. Folding the cover into stand modes is intuitive and the angles are stable enough for consuming media or typing on a flat surface. The pencil groove holds the stylus securely without excessive looseness, and the magnetic cover reliably triggers sleep/wake when closed because it combines a flexible folio with a soft TPU/inner shell as many reviews and listings indicate. It adds modest bulk but doesn't make the iPad unwieldy. One limitation is that, being a folio-style case, It won't provide heavy-duty drop protection, particularly along the edges or in high-impact scenarios. Some users in iPad forums mention slight droop on one side when used in certain orientations, though that seems to be a common minor issue for trifold style covers. Compared with more premium folios like Pitaka or MagEZ style models, Holimet's materials are less exotic, no carbon fiber or advanced composites, and hinge durability may be lower over the long run. But compared to many low-end generic folios, HOLIMET offers better feel, more consistent magnetic alignment, and cleaner cutouts. For its price, it offers solid value if your priorities are aesthetics, basic protection, and pencil storage rather than ruggedness. In sum, the HOLIMET case is best suited for users who want a stylish, functional folio that protects day-to-day and supports the pencil without adding too much bulk. If you don't expect to drop your iPad from significant height or need heavy-duty protection, it's a reasonable choice. I'd moderately recommend it for students, professionals, and creative users who want a balance of usability and look. Pros: good blend of style and protection via vegan leather and soft inner shell. Inner shell: built-in pencil holder with compatibility for Pencil Pro/USB-C. Reliable auto sleep/wake magnetic closure. Cons: limited impact/drop protection compared to rugged cases. Slight side droop in some orientations, common among foldable folios. Over time, hinge/fold wear may reduce rigidity or angle stability. Number 7 is DTTO Folio is intended to be a refined, functional, everyday cover that protects your iPad while also offering the convenience of a stand, a built-in pencil holder, and smart sleep/wake capability. Its key features include a synthetic premium leather exterior paired with a microfiber interior lining for scratch resistance, a magnetic smart cover enabling auto wake/sleep, a foldable front flap that supports multiple viewing/typing angles, a built-in pencil holster with a push-out hole at the back to eject the pencil without removing the iPad. The case also incorporates an elastic closure band and, per listing, a hand strap and card/document pocket in some versions. In daily use, the DTTO Folio performs reasonably well within its class. The synthetic leather feels smooth, and the microfiber interior gives confidence that the screen will be protected from light abrasions. Folding into stand modes for video watching or light typing is straightforward and stable under normal desk use. I didn't notice major wobble in the landscape angles. The magnetic clasp generally holds the cover shut when carried. The pencil holder is useful. The push-out hole is a clever design touch, so you don't have to pry the stylus out. Buttons, ports, speakers remain accessible, and the magnetic cover reliably triggers wake/sleep. That said, because this is fundamentally a folio cover of modest build, it offers limited shock/dropping protection. Corners or hard impacts may still cause damage. Over time, synthetic leather may show wear, creases, scuffs more readily than genuine or premium materials. Also, in more aggressive typing angles or uneven surfaces, the stand support is less rigid than you'd find in folios built with reinforced frames compared to premium leather folios, e.g. Nomad's leather folio, or more rugged folio/folio hybrid cases. DTTO is lighter on luxury and durability, but much more affordable. The Nomad series, for example, uses full-grain leather, reinforced structure, and tends to age more gracefully, patina, strength. Against cheaper generic folios, DTTO tends to deliver better finishing, alignment, stand stability, and extra specket hand strap with fewer compromises. For the price point, it offers good value. You get a decent set of features without paying for top-tier artisan materials or overbuilt protection. Overall, the DTTO Folio is best for users who want a stylish, functional, and reasonably protective everyday cover for their iPad Pro, especially those who use the Apple Pencil and want a built-in holder plus sleep/wake convenience. It's not for those needing full, rugged protection or premium materials, but for students, professionals, or casual creators, it's a balanced choice I'd recommend, given its feature set versus cost. Pros: attractive synthetic leather plus microfiber interior with a clean finish. Multi-angle stand support combined with magnetic smart cover, auto wake/sleep. built-in pencil holder with clever eject hole, and added features hand strap, pockets. Con: modest protection against hard drops or impacts. Synthetic leather may wear, scuff, or crease over time. Standard rigidity is not as strong as in folios with reinforced or metal frames. On number 8 is OtterBox Defender Series for the iPad Pro 11-inch M4 2024 is very much a rugged armor-first case whose purpose is to offer maximum protection against drops, dirt, scrapes, and general abuse, especially in scenarios where the iPad may be handled roughly or subjected to harsh conditions. Its key features include a multi-layer construction, a hard internal shell, a soft outer slipcover, rubber or thick TPU, a built-in screen protector to guard the front, port covers to prevent dust ingress, and a stand/kick-out mechanism for position stand that doubles as a shield when folded. The build quality is robust, materials feel thick and strong, the screen guard and corners are heavily reinforced. OtterBox uses a design that gives confidence that shocks will be absorbed. In real-life usage, the case performs exactly as advertised for its core use case. If you drop it from desk height, toss it in a bag with other items, carry it in rugged field environments, or let kids use it, the Defender delivers peace of mind. However, there are trade-offs. It's bulky, noticeably heavy, and fairly large in volume, which makes long periods of handheld use tiring. The built-in screen protector can slightly reduce touch sensitivity or clarity, especially under certain angles or lighting, and the flap or cover that protects the Apple Pencil charging port or houses the pencil is sometimes cited by users as a weak point. It may break, not align well, or not close securely. Customer feedback mentions that the stand is stiff and sometimes awkward to deploy or close, compared with more minimal folios or premium materials, for example, Pitaka folio-style cases, or lighter clear/armor hybrids. The Defender is less elegant but far more protective. Compared to cheaper, rugged cases, OtterBox's name, warranty, and quality of the shell, multi-layer protection plus screen guard tend to outperform generic knockoffs. On value, if your priority is protecting your very expensive iPad and you expect it will be knocked around, then Defender is excellent value since paying extra for ruggedness can offset repair/replace costs. If instead you rarely drop your device or mainly use it at a desk or in safe conditions, the bulk and cost may not be justified. Overall, this case will benefit those in demanding use cases: field work, education, kids, outdoors, construction, commuters who carry the iPad unshielded in backpacks, or anyone for whom durability matters more than sleek thinness. I would recommend it for users needing rugged protection, less so for creatives who draw and hold it in hand for long hours or those who prefer a minimalist design. Pros: exceptional protection, multi-layer design, reinforced corners, screen guard, port covers guard against dust/water intrusion, very durable build, shells, rubbers, materials handle drop, and rough use well, good feel of ruggedness. Four-position stand is useful for viewing and typing angles, nice to have when needing multiple positions. Bulk and weight, it adds significant size and heft, making it hard to hold for long periods. Stand/kickstand mechanism and pencil/pen cover flap can be awkward, stiff to deploy or close, reported to break or misalign in some units. Screen protector built-in reduces tactile feel/clarity slightly, may degrade experience for artists or precision stylus users. Number 9 is Torro Leather Folio is made with the purpose of giving your iPad Pro a premium, refined feel while still maintaining utility in everyday use. According to Torro's product page, the case is handcrafted from top-grain U.S. cowhide leather, lined with soft microfiber to guard against scratches, and includes an inner durable frame for shock absorption. It supports multiple viewing angles via a foldable front cover and offers wake/sleep functionality through embedded magnets. It also provides a groove for Apple Pencil side charging for the second-generation Pencil without removing the iPad from the case. In addition, the foldable flap that holds the pencil is designed to secure it without interfering with the pencil's magnetic charging. In practical, real-life usage, The Torro Folio generally holds up well. The leather exterior gives a classy, professional look and a comfortable hand feel, more grip than slick plastics. The microfiber interior feels safe for the screen. Folding into stand mode is smooth and the angles are usable for video watching or light typing on stable surfaces. The wake/sleep mechanism is reported to work reliably when closing/opening the cover. That said, some users report a few issues. The flap that holds the pencil can become annoying when folding the cover back behind the iPad in back cover mode, as it may flop over the screen or interfere. Also, a few reviews mention that magnet strength could be stronger, i.e., for more secure closure. The fit and finish are often praised. Reviewers say the materials and alignment feel premium. Some negative reviews note that for the price, poor fitment is inexcusable for certain units, loose edges in some batches. Compared to cheaper folio cases, Torro's build quality, leather feel, and attention to design details tend to be better. Compared to ultra-premium folios, e.g. Pitaka or MagEZ style cases, it is less exotic in materials, no carbon fiber, etc. And likely a bit heavier. The extra bulk from leather and flap may make it less ideal for ultra-minimalist users. Overall, the Torro Premium Leather Folio is best for users who want a stylish, leather-based case that balances protection, aesthetics, and utility. If you often carry your iPad in a bag, care about looks, use the Apple Pencil frequently, and want wake/sleep, this is a solid option, with the caveat of the pencil flap behavior in certain modes. The sole flap option can be plugged in with Capture for transitional financial data loads. I would recommend it to professionals, students, or creative users who favor premium materials over ruggedness. Pros: high-quality, top-grain leather exterior with soft microfiber lining, premium look and feel, multiple viewing angles plus magnetic wake/sleep functionality built in. Apple Pencil Groove allows charging without removing the iPad. Flap to secure the pencil. The pencil-holding flap can flop over the screen when folding the cover fully back, which may interfere with use. Magnet strength is not exceptionally strong in some units, risking weak closure. Some units show misalignment or fit issues, loose edges or gaps, in certain production batches. On number 10 is Subcase Unicorn Beetle Pro is built for maximal durability. Its purpose is to fully shield the iPad Pro 11-inch 2020-2022 models from drops, bumps, dust, and wear, while still keeping key usability features like a kickstand, pencil storage, and screen protection. Key features include a dual-layer hybrid of hard polycarbonate back plus shock-absorbing TPU bumper, a built-in plastic screen protector, elevated bezels to guard the display and rear camera, port covers to block dust and debris, a built-in pop-out kickstand for hands-free viewing, and a built-in Apple Pencil holder with pop-out access so you don't lose the pencil. Build quality is solid for what it is. The hard shell feels strong, the TPU edges provide cushioning, and Subcase claims a 1-year warranty. The materials are rugged, the case is thick, and the screen cover is functional, though some trade-offs exist. In real-life scenarios, it performs very well in protecting the iPad. Drops from moderate heights onto hard surfaces tend to be absorbed by the bumper and reinforced corners. Backpacks with other objects, daily commuting, even occasional outdoor use are where this case shines. The kickstand is sturdy and helpful for watching videos or using the iPad hands-free in stable positions, though not as elegant or minimalist as folios or ultra-thin cases. The screen protector helps prevent scratches, but you can notice slight reduction in clarity or touch responsiveness, especially in direct bright light or at glancing angles. The pencil holder is practical and keeps the stylus from getting lost, though depending on how tightly installed, it can add a bit of bulk or a protrusion. It's not slim by any means. You'll feel the added thickness and weight. Ports are well protected with covers, though those covers require you to deliberately open/close them, adding a little friction when charging or plugging accessories. Compared with slimmer folio or clearback cases, e.g. SR's thin shock-absorbing hybrid cases or business leather folios, the subclass trades off elegance, minimalism, and lightweight feel for significantly better drop protection. If you want ruggedness for fieldwork, kids, travel, it's far superior. But if what you want is sleek, thin aesthetics, or you use the iPad mostly on desk, the bulk can feel overkill. Value for money is good, given how substantial the protection is. Plus the kickstand, screen guard, and pencil storage. It offers a lot more features than bare-bones cases at similar price points. It's not premium in materials, no luxury leather, no super slim carbon fiber, etc., but for what it sets out to do, it delivers. Overall thoughts. This case is best for users who expect rough treatment of their device. Kids, frequent travelers, outdoor workers, or anyone worried about drops and impacts. If your use is gentler, office, home, drawing, and you favor thinner, lighter covers, you might prefer something less chunky. I would recommend the Unicorn Beetle Pro if protection is a priority and you don't mind bulk, but not for those who value slimness above all else. Pros: excellent all-round protection, rugged shell plus bumper plus raised edges plus port covers. Built-in screen protector and robust kickstand for media/hands-free use. Reliable Apple Pencil holder keeps the stylus safe and easy to access. Cons: bulk and weight are significant. It adds noticeable size, thickness plus weight, making handheld use more tiring. Screen protector slightly reduces clarity/touch responsiveness in certain lighting/angles. Pencil holder and kickstand protrusions may catch or be inconvenient when placing the iPad in some bags or tight spaces. On number 11 is ESR Shift Series rotating case is built to offer a highly flexible multi-mode folio solution for iPad Pro users who want both portrait and landscape orientations plus multiple viewing angles without carrying multiple accessories. Its core design features include a detachable magnetic inner shell that clips into an outer folio cover frame, a rotating hinge mechanism allowing the iPad to be flipped between portrait and landscape, and a magnetic kickstand with indexed grooves to support up to 9 standing angles, various tilt levels, including elevated viewing with stable positioning. Reviewers note the stand mechanism's magnet strength and stability as a standout aspect. The inner shell connects via strong magnets, and the outer cover's magnetic grooves firmly lock into place. In day-to-day use, the ESR Shift case performs well across multiple scenarios. When typing or sketching, the lower tilt angles are sufficiently stable. The elevated landscape mode is useful for video playback or working at a more ergonomic height. The rotating mechanism is smooth and allows you to pivot the iPad from portrait to landscape without removing the device from the cover. The magnets are strong enough that the detachable inner shell can even stick to metal. The shell provides edge protection and a raised bezel for the rear camera, and the folio outer cover protects the screen when closed. The case supports Apple Pencil chargeably on the side, though some reviewers caution that while the pencil can magnetically attach for charging, the storage in the elastic holder is safer when moving around. In terms of build quality, ESR's construction is solid. The materials feel durable, the magnetic hinges/contacts are precise, and overall the case gives a premium sense of mechanical engineering. That said, it is heavier and thicker than lightweight folios or clear shells. Many reviews mention you'll notice extra bulk. Some users on forums warn of sharp edges or weight trade-offs given the complexity of the mechanism. Comparing against ESR's own Rebound Hybrid 360, a lighter and /360 DG design, the Shift offers more stand flexibility and sturdier magnetic positioning, but at the cost of added weight and thickness. Against competitor high-end folios such as Zugu or Pitaka, the Shift's magnetic stand adjustability is a strong headache differentiator, though competitors may win in lightness or premium materials. In terms of value, if you frequently rotate between portrait/landscape and need versatile stand options, the Shift's feature set gives good bang for the price, but if you seldom use portrait mode or heavy stand options, a simpler folio may suffice. Overall, the ESR Shift rotating case is excellent for power users, artists, content creators, or multitaskers who switch between portrait and landscape often and who want a dependable, versatile stand solution. It's less ideal for those prioritizing ultra slimeness or minimal weight. I would recommend it for users who value flexibility and mechanical robustness. For casual users who mostly use one orientation, lighter folios may serve better. Very flexible stand system with 9 magnetic angle options and both portrait and landscape modes. Strong magnetic coupling between inner shell and outer cover, enabling detachable use and secure lock-in. Solid build quality, good protection on edges and camera, and support for Apple Pencil charging. Cons: added bulk and weight compared to slimmer cases. You'll notice the heft. Complex hinge/magnet mechanism introduces more moving parts, which over long term may have wear or alignment issues. Sharp edges or uncompromising thickness, reported by some users, which may be uncomfortable in hand or for portability. Listed above. On number 12 is Poetic TurtleSkin, is explicitly designed to guard the iPad Pro 11-inch 2024/M4 against drops, shocks, and rough handling, particularly appealing for kids, outdoor users, or anyone worried about slips or impacts. Its key features include thick, non-toxic silicone construction, raised turtleshell side grips on the back, and sizable tactile side grips to help hold securely. Extra tick protection at the corners, a perforated shock-absorbing pattern, raised edges around the screen and camera, and interior air vents/raised interior channels to help with heat dissipation. In addition, the silicone is splash-proof with a protective coating. Build quality is decent for the class. The silicone feels durable and soft to the touch. The molding impressions, grips, corners, shell design, look clean and purposeful, not sloppy. However, because it is fully silicone and lacks rigid frame or metal reinforcement, rigidity is limited. You get flexibility, which helps with shock absorption, but also less structural precision. The fit appears snug on the iPad Pro 11-inch 2024 model, according to listings. In real-life usage, the TurtleSkin performs well in its target scenarios when dropped from moderate heights, desk, lap, low bench. The thick silicone cushions repeatedly seem to reduce damage. The raised edges protect the screen and camera from flat surface scratches. The grip is quite good. Holding the iPad one-handed is safer and less slippery than slick plastic backs. Cleaning is easy. Wiping off dirt or dampness works well. On the downside, because of the bulk of the silicone and the raised grips, the case adds significant thickness, making it less convenient to slip into tight bags or when using accessories that expect slim profiles, e.g. some docks, keyboard attachments, or when placing on flat surfaces. Also, the case apparently does not support Apple Pencil Pro charging, i.e. magnetically on the side or a built-in pencil holder. Some users point this out explicitly. Compared to more premium folios or hard-shell clear cases, it's far less elegant and more utilitarian. But, compared to similar rugged silicone cases, e.g. OtterBox or UAG bumper style, it's cheaper and offers competitive grip and drop protection, though those premium rugged brands may offer better structural frame and warranty. As for value, at its price point, $21.95 from Poetic, you get a lot of protection for relatively little money. For those who genuinely need ruggedness and won't mind the added bulk, it provides good bang for buck. If what you want is style, thinness, or advanced features, pencil storage/charging, precision frame, slim folio stand, then there are better-looking or more feature-rich alternatives, though usually at higher cost. Overall, the TurtleSkin is an excellent choice for users who need serious drop protection, grip, and durability, parents, kids, outdoors, travel, daily tossing into bags, etc. Not ideal for someone who carries their iPad in slim sleeves, wants slimness, or often uses it with accessories that assume a thin profile. I would recommend it for anyone needing rugged protection first. For lighter use or more premium aesthetics, I'd suggest considering other cases. Pros: very strong shock and drop protection thanks to thick silicone reinforced corners and side grips. Excellent grip and kid-friendly texture, reduces risk of slips. Raised edges protect display and camera. Interior venting helps reduce occasional heat buildup. Cons: adds significant bulk and thickness, making portability and compatibility with tight spaces or accessories harder. No Apple Pencil charging via magnet, no built-in pencil holder. You'll need to remove the iPad to charge the pencil or carry it separately. She looked away, painting a somersault, before she set sail for the warmer. Soft silicone, while protective, offers less structural rigidity and less premium finish compared to hard-shell or leather/hybrid cases. Number 13. A StillisCuir Handmade Folio is built to give your iPad a classy, handcrafted look while offering everyday protection and useful functionality. Its purpose is to shield the iPad's screen and back from scratches and light impacts, as well as provide a stable stand and a secure home for your Apple Pencil. Key features typically include a dark brown vegan leather (PU) or plant-based cover with stitching, an interior frame or tray, often plastic or TPU, to hold the iPad securely, a flap or groove to house a pencil, magnetic strips for closure and for triggering auto sleep/wake, and foldable front cover panels that enable the device to stand at several viewing or typing angles. In terms of build, handmade craftsmanship often means more attention to stitching, edge finishing, and alignment than mass-produced generic folios. If high-quality vegan leather and accurate cutting are used, the materials can feel quite premium. But the downside is that variability between units can be higher. Misaligned cutouts, slightly loose frames, or magnet misplacement are possible. In real life, a good handmade folio works well. The stand angles are stable on flat desk surfaces, and the magnetic closure reliably keeps the cover shut in a brief lateral shake. The auto sleep/wake function usually works well if the magnets are placed correctly. The pencil holder keeps the stylus from sliding around, and the cover protects from incidental bumps or scratches when carrying in a bag. However, this style of folio is not meant for heavy drops or rugged use. The edges and corners may be vulnerable. Over extended use, the vegan leather may show wear, scuffs, peeling at edges if the quality is modest, and the folds may loosen. Compared with factory folios like ESR, DTTO, etc., a handmade version can offer more aesthetic charm, individuality, and potentially better stitching or finishing, but likely less consistency and possibly fewer reinforcements, no rigid frames, no exotic materials, unless explicitly built in. In terms of value, if you find a well-made handmade folio at a reasonable price, the uniqueness and look may justify it, but you're paying partly for craftsmanship and risk variability. Overall, this handmade vegan leathers folio is best for those who value style, a warm handmade feel, and decent everyday protection in a slimish folio form. If you handle your iPad gently, use it mostly on desks or in bags, and like the artisan touch, it's a good choice. If your use is rough, you'd be better off with a more rugged case. I would recommend it to creatives, professionals, or anyone wanting a classy, usable folio with pencil support, so long as the build quality is solid and reviews are favorable. Pros and cons. Unique, handcrafted appearance and finish with attention to stitching and detail. Functional, multiple stand angles, magnetic closure, pencil holder, and auto sleep/wake. Generally lighter and less bulky than rugged shells, while offering full coverage when closed. Limited drop or impact protection compared to rugged cases. Edges and corners are vulnerable. Variation in build quality between handmade units, potential for misfits or loose frames. Vegan leather may wear, scuff, or peel over time more so than high-grade genuine leather or reinforced synthetics.